tonight. And rock it. It's going to be a little loud in here probably, because we're all old, we're deaf. So it's going to bounce off the walls again. We'll kick the doors and windows open maybe a little bit later on, okay? I'd just like to thank everybody for coming. There's a few people to thank. First of all, these two guys right here. This has been a long time thing from high school. And I've always talked about it, Brendan knows, for a few years to get the first band back together I ever played with. So to Junior and Dale, this is pretty awesome. And we've had quite a fun time for the last almost 3 months. Dale's been down from Halifax and we've been rehearsing. So thank you to Dale very much.
Good to be here.
Junior too is it's been a while playing too though, so it's great to get together with him. He's put his time into and he's done an awesome job learning the songs, and we think they came together very well. We think we've done a good job. Hope everybody appreciates it. Thanks, Steve. Few things to go over a little bit. There were some fun times we had, and I think there was we'll probably hear a little bit of it later on, but it's not quite the story that I have. So this is some of the things we did with practice a little bit, and I tried to think of maybe the best one of all of them. There was a few, so I tried to be funny and say a few things, and Junior had a few, and Dale definitely had a few. So it's kind of pointing towards Dale. It'll come out a little bit later, but this version was probably one of the funniest ones that was in the room. So we're going to play a song later. We're going to introduce the band members a little bit. Dale's pretty good at that, and going on. And so what he usually did was introduce to the far right would be Junior, and the thing was about it, we did it for a few weeks, and it got a little bit old, and after a while Dale just, and to my far right, blah, 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 Junior Benito. He left it at that. So that was pretty funny. Dale had another one too. We're all older. We didn't really want to wear our glasses tonight, and that's understandable, but a lot of us do. Yeah, we all do. We were talking one day at practice, and Dale had another one. Kind of didn't want to wear his glasses, and said, well, what are you going to do? So we started talking about contact lenses. Does anybody know a little bit about them? Yes, we do. Brenda wears them. How much are they? Oh, they run about $100, $200 or something like that, but you can buy them for $12.50, the cheap ones. And the joke was with that was, well, I'd really like to try them, and maybe I can get some used ones. So we posted on the internet if anybody had any used contact lenses.
I posted on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook.
They was looking for
used contact lenses. You're a funny man. You're a funny man. Was Justin here tonight? Is Justin here tonight? Not yet. We're going to try to use the fog machine later. We didn't see any smoke detectors, so hopefully we're all right and the fire departments don't show up. Another joke with that was we didn't see anything, so we're going to try to use it later. If we did set it off, we'd say, well, one good thing about it is when we used to play, we played in the Smiths Cove Fire Hall, and we played at Plimpton, and we played in Bear River, so with any luck at all, we can play our songs and set the detectors off, and all the fire departments will all show up. And I said, bonus, we get to play at all them places one night. So they might all be here.
Including your house where they went off.
I'd like to thank my brothers for being here too. They drove down from Ontario. I appreciate it very much for them being here. This is a fun thing this time. Usually it's for funerals and bedtime things. So this is a good get together. And my nieces and nephews are here. And my daughter Michelle's here. Thank you to everybody for showing up, friends and family and stuff. All right. Well, I got another one for you, Dale. Dale did want a stage. He was kind of disappointed when we came in it wasn't a stage. So he said, even 3 or 4 inches. Well, we have 2 choices. I was going to put a big thing up here like this, just about so square, but we didn't do it because he's got his gear. And the mics and stuff would all be down here, and the stage would be up here for Dale. Or he could wear platform heels, I thought. That would be good. We are going to try to do, this isn't a money-raising thing in a way. We're just doing a donation box just to try to make a few bucks maybe for Dale for staying down a bit too. We're going to try to do a DVD up later. If anybody wanted to get a copy, we'll try to sell a DVD or a little bit for money for the show. So hopefully everything will go good. And that's pretty well good for me. Just want to thank everyone for being here. We had a lot of fun practicing. Like I say, we spent 3 months at it, working on it, so I appreciate Eddie being here too, doing our singing. I played with Eddie before, so very nice. Bob's here. Appreciate Bob being here. One of the reasons we wanted Bob here was we used to all of us used to listen to Purple Camel Secret, so appreciate it. You guys, their band got us started quite a bit. Great band for their time, and they got all us kids going. Tommy too, right? Tommy used to listen to them too, so. Got a few musicians out of the town, actually, for sure. Okay, I'm going to let Junior say a few things too, and hopefully we'll get started shortly, okay? All right?
Thanks.
Okay.
Well, like Roddy said, Purple Camel Secret was our mentors, and we're so glad that Bob could come over tonight. That breathing you hear is Roddy's, not me. I think he's got his heart monitor on. So. Just a little bit about Optical Illusion. We were a high school band. We used to play in Digby, and we had Salvation Army Hall where we used to practice. And then we ended up at Captain Lawler's. And you think about it, you get these 3 teenage boys who got the keys to her house. We went in and out of that house anytime we wanted. It was our place to run. We used to have, Friday night, we'd have people come over, and we'd be jamming out downstairs, and be 15, 20 people down there just hanging out. we would play in Smiths Cove, elementary school in Smiths Cove, now the Fireball. A good friend of ours, Terry Adams, used to book us there. We would play at the Rudolph's house in Smiths Cove. I think there was about 5 people in that family, and Mrs. Rudolph used to, make sandwiches for us and Kool-Aid. And we probably played there 4 or 5 times. We played at the Bear River Legion. We played in Plimpton, I think it was a Catholic church in the basement. It was a teen dance thing. So you think about it, these kids that are 14, 15 years old, no driver's license, we had people that used to help us out. I remember Jackie King loaned us his van one night. And we were heading to the Bear River Legion, and of course the van broke down in Smiths Cove. And I think it was old Gus Kamal who was the driver. And he took us into Henry Sardy's Irving, and we had to fix the radiator before he could drive any further. Ended up getting Bear River, no problem. We had a couple of little road trip adventures. Grant Holiday was another guy. He had a big station wagon. So, we would give him $5 to drive to Plimpton twice. Back and forth, hauling our gear, trying to get a lot of drums into the back of the car and amplifiers and such. But it was good, late 60s, and you didn't have to worry about hitchhiking because, no one was going to axe murderers and that type of thing. Everybody was there to be friendly and help you out. I guess I look at Dale and I kind of think, who's Dale's musical mentor? First person that comes to mind would be Dutchie. Dutchie Nason. Dale played with Dutchie for about 10 years on the road. But when I think about it, I really think it has to be Charlotte. It has to be his mother. It definitely was Charlotte because she's the one who, had the piano in the room. I remember riding out on my bike, Lighthouse Road, and we'd be in this little room in the back of the house, and Charlotte would have this piano set up, and Dale would go, I got to do piano lessons again. So Dale's mother bought him a guitar, and things changed. So we'd like to thank Charlotte for buying that first piano and that first guitar. And then I'm going to share with you the 3 words my father taught me. When I was playing in my little bedroom, and I was blowing fuses in the house because I had an amplifier wired up, and I had another one tied to that, and another one, just trying to get some noise. And be playing Black Sabbath in there, or Jimi Hendrix. The 3 words I love the most from my father: turn it down! Turn it down!
You're playing the same tune.
The same tune. So that's a little bit about Optical Illusion. Just a high school band. Like I say, we used to follow Purple Camel Secret. if there was a new song out and Bobby and Dougie were playing it, we were right there just analyzing every chord and every drum beat. So again, thanks Bobby for coming here tonight. We really appreciate it. I think that's all I have.
Let's have a big hand.
Dale?
Yeah, it's real good to be home. I haven't been home for this long in many, many years. The road took me away for many years, and sort of my career kind of just like this, all over the place, up and down, back and forth. Good to be home with some friends in full circle with the guys here. We haven't played since 1969. It's been in the airways for us to maybe get back together again, have a bit of a reunion. We've been kind of hanging out. And we're all kind of home at this time of the year, so we thought we'd maybe just have a couple rehearsals and just see how it goes, you know. And our levels were down. I haven't played commercial pop in quite a while, but it's really good to be playing some of those tunes again. We're having a lot of fun with them, and I hope you enjoy the night. We're going to rock it out here tonight. It's all high energy. We have a dance floor. I want people to get up and dance, and we're just going to have a real good time until about 11 o'clock. And we're going to pretty much stay right on the floor. We're going to take a little bit of break, a bit of a break rather, in between our sets. So it won't be long, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and we're just going to come back and knock it off. So I want everybody to hang around, and really good to see everybody. There's faces I haven't seen in many, many years, and it was really good to be back in Digby, and maybe we'll get together again in the future. We'll see how it goes.